And chat. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Where, unless I'm forgetting something, we're getting back to MSQ today. Time to teleport to Kugane so we can ride a boat home for several days in universe. I mean, we don't have Thancred with us. Presumably, the rest of us can teleport. Alright, let me bring the crew on. Beep boop.
It's a law.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Alright.
So,
actually, that's a lie. My week sucked, but whatever.
Oh, no. What happened?
Oh, a bunch of different things. My car broke down again.
Oof.
Which was annoying, because this is the second time in, 2 weeks. And then just some other this and that kept eating up time. I had, there was, one day this week where I was able to play Rebirth. So, that's us, but we're here now.
Hey, at least you've almost finished the game.
Yeah. I am at the ancient temple now, so we're in the short strokes.
I took a pause after I got the panic attack.
Are you going to do the post-game, Minda?
For Rebirth?
Yeah.
That's the plan, yeah.
Cool.
I did it for Remake. I 100%ed and Platinumed Rebirth, so I would like to do the same thing with Remake, so I would like to do the same thing with Rebirth.
I don't know if
those
I'm
are
going
two
to be...
different things. There is a small collection of activities you can do with Remake that do not work towards the Platinum Trophy, and I did those two. The one I remember is you assessing every single enemy. Because you can track how many enemies you've assessed. And there's not an achievement for it, but I did do it anyway, so... I have a 100% complete save file with all of the achievements in Remake.
I'm doing something similar for Rebirth. You can refight all of the... you can refight all of the Queen's Blood matches in hard mode, and all their decks are better, so I'm doing that for everybody. Well, it's not everybody, but it's the vast majority of them.
Right.
Yeah, once the 16 DLC gets released, I'm going to be going back to finishing that.
Melina is saying that she has gear for me for the fashion report, so I will wait here for it.
Oh yeah, this is ridiculously easy fashion report.
Yeah, it's just a pair of boots and a pair of pants.
Huh.
You could buy them yourself, but we all know you're too lazy to do it, so Melina's just going to deliver it to you.
Well, I could go do that, but Melina's already got them, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, heck...
But yes, you're right, I'm too lazy.
Too lazy for... It's like one trip to Ul'dah for 50,000 MGP. But whatever.
Ah, there she is.
Hi, Kitty. Now...
I did some of the Shadowbringer Savage raids so that I could get best in slot gear for Blue Mage.
Thank you, Melina.
Nice.
Hempen gaskins and leather shoes.
Oh yeah, Danny, what do you think of the new shirt?
Looks good.
Yeah. I needed something because I didn't really have a dancer glam, and I was like, this looks gay enough. Perfect.
Hooray, we are a roving band of pufters.
I'm going to have to switch to ninja in a bit, though, for leveling reasons, but now I have a dancer glam. I'm happy with it.
I don't think we have the free company action for MGP IGU. I don't think that gets... I don't think Melina generates that often enough for us to hang on to it.
I think we could buy it, we just don't have any on hand right now.
Yeah.
Aye.
Probably should, because it's not like anybody's doing leveling on Saturdays.
85. Nice.
So is this Cyrus Gold guy? Come on, San Diego.
Yeah. So it is a very Carmen Sandiego outfit. I like it.
Alright. Goes on. Now to delete the gear I just got.
Wow. Cat, no.
I mean, the MGP book doesn't work on the Jumbo Cat part as far as I recall.
No, I don't. It doesn't. Does it work on the fashion report?
Does one work on the fashion report?
I think it does on the fashion report. I know that the
the XP, but the MGP boost, yes, it does.
Yeah, I know that they're making it rain one does, and that seems to affect everything the same way.
Yeah. The reason I know the reason I know for a fact that it works on the fashion report is because in my FC they always splurge for the level 3 MGP boost on Saturdays because everybody's doing their golden saucer thing, which means that it's a 15% boost. And if you kindly do the math on that, that means that your reward for doing the fashion report is 69,000 MGP.
Nice.
Which is very nice.
Make It Rain is soon. They announced the exact dates last night. Is that one of the crossover events, or is that the next Movement Homestone event?
It's a summer event where you get like double MGP for everything at the Golden Saucer.
Sick.
Well, I don't think it's double. I think it's an extra half.
Yeah, okay, extra 50%, but still.
Well, does that? Because you don't actually get that many opportunities to get substantial MGP at the Gold Saucer. Are they going to have an event where there's stuff to do coinciding with that?
I mean, they do it every year.
Yeah, there's always a bit of plot. Last time you were guiding people around and you got the Godbert Mandeville minion?
No. I mean, like, stuff to do for MGP.
No, I mean, it's the usual activities.
Usual stuff.
I mean, and there is more. It's like you can, in fact, grind out the Golden Saucer if you really want to. It's just nobody does that because nobody does that, because that would be asinine. Especially when you know that every year, Make It Rain happens, and so then you do it. Anyway, we have a game to play.
Tukugane!
Yeah, Tukugane.
Oh god, if they brought back Fall Guys for Make It Rain, I'd get like 6 million MGP over the course of a month.
But yeah, like this weekend is the anniversary stream because it's the anniversary of when the game came out. And so they're releasing a bunch of information about the game. Like this morning, a bunch of the staffers were playing the tabletop RPG that they're making. So that's cute.
Nice.
They released the benchmark trailer, which is too spoilery for you to watch, but it is like. It's a handy tool that they release every expansion, where the idea of the benchmark trailer is that you actually download the thing, run it on your computer, and it gives you an idea of like how your specs are on your computer relative to what they need to be.
And that's going to be important with the new graphics update.
Yeah, that's going to be very important with this expansion because they're doing an actual graphical update.
Yeah.
Well, my answer is I can't handle it, so PS5 it is.
Yeah, your answer is I'm on PS5, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running it myself to see how well it works in 4K.
Yeah, I'm just going to plan on getting a new computer because my computer is like 6 years old at this point anyway, so it's about time for an upgrade.
Man, that's a system seller and a half.
Yeah. Hi, Kitty.
Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done. It is a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Totaro. Yes, it is. Less so yours, Handcock, though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure was all mine, Master Alphinaud, I assure you. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have already chartered passage for you back to Limsa Luminsa.
I'm not sure I'm not mixing up. It's not a Homestuck. They always do, like, there's the 14-hour stream that they always do every April. It's that. Whatever. I call it an anniversary stream. I don't know what it is, but, like, it's a thing they do every April. Like a big, long, day-long stream of stuff.
The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the 4 of you have boarded. The 4 of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? No! Yes, I gave it some thought, and I realized that even with Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you made. No! Come with us, Tataru! As I told her many times before, I would be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I am not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. Must you always presume the worst? So there you have it. I will remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the hostelry and a half-dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. Well, yeah, 'cause you're so adorable. In your little kimono. So go. Don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you're finished, make haste to the docks. Pier number 2, to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. Excuse me. And how wild is it that Final Fantasy XIV's devs do a 14-hour stream and people just, like, congregate and watch the whole thing?
Yeah, it's all in Japanese, so, like, there's not much point in watching if you're an English speaker, but people do tune in to see what the news is. We're probably also going to get the job action trailer this weekend, maybe? I think.
I thought they said that was the middle of next month.
Or is that next month? Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I know that's coming soon, TM, so...
Yeah, I think that was like 15th of May or something.
I cannot deny that the thought of leaving her here alone worries me, but she has proven time and time again that she is far more clever than she appears. Besides, I don't think I could persuade her to change her mind. Maybe I can. I want Tataru to stay with us. Mayhap I should take her advice and purchase a souvenir or two before leaving. Personally, I would have preferred to host you for a few days, but Tataru was adamant that you return on the first available ship. One can almost suspect she is eager to be rid of you. Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us, Hancock. Idle musings, not more. Purely hypothetical and most assuredly incorrect. She wants only the best for her dear friends, and is surely not motivated by hidden desires to go gallivanting about with her Hingan paramours. Oh, she's a player, I see.
I mean, if that is true, if that's true, like, respect.
I mean, the same was
She is going on so many dates.
The same was implied when she was working at the Forgotten Night.
Yeah. I feel like...
I only ever got that she was getting blitzed at the Forgotten Night. I never realized that she was going on dates.
They said people were coming from all around to see her.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if anyone actually put Tataru in danger, it would be like... There's a scene in one of the Batman comics where Nightwing gets kidnapped and it trips like an alarm in his suit. And all of a sudden, the Justice League, the Teen Titans, and the Bat family are all, like, closing in on this warehouse. And he has to, like... And, like, the thing is, like, the people who kidnapped him did it by accident, and he's, like, actually friendly with them. He's like, guys, I need to make a call or else you're so fucked. Give me a second here.
That's delightful.
Yeah. And, like, that's what would happen if Tataru ever got in danger. It was just, like, the Warrior of Light and the Scions and everybody in every town she's ever visited. Just...
First to arrive, as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind. Oh, music stopped. Voiced cutscene? We better get a voiced cutscene for our farewell to...
There you are.
Yeah!
All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait.
I'm a little
The
behind.
task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
It'll be worse without you, Tataru.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
Not even something to subtitle.
You there! Hold that ship!
Ian? Hey!
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Yeah, seriously.
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. We half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Oh, what's going on here?
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our operation manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say.
Oh, what you gonna say, buddy?
You helped us win our freedom. And
Oh,
for
he's
that,
talking to
I
me,
cannot
never mind.
Thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
Gladly, but I will not be offended if you tend to your own sudden freedom first.
No
Excuse me.
expectations of such generous aid. And as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma?
Sound strategy.
And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish.
Phrase in my head screaming,
will
don't
relay
you
your
dare
offer
shrug
to
that
yours
debt
and
off.
yours.
Don't you dare.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lise. To seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that.
Frey also just happened to have his
Go
hand
with them to
clamped
Eorzea.
over Mist's mouth to
Tell
make
their
sure he
people
doesn't
of our
say shit.
triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
Hey, well, losing Tataru isn't a perfect trade for Yugiri, but I'll take Yugiri.
By your leave, I shall pave the
Getting
way
a
for
9
our
in
new
return for a
alliance.
10 isn't a horrible trade.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends. And may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Remind me, are we at level 67 quests or 68?
67. We're probably going to hit 68, like, next quest, or very close to it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time in 4.0 left to resolve all this.
Well, just like, as a general rule, like, the dungeon tends to be, like, at the end of the level range. So, like, the level 69 dungeon, nice, will be near the end of the level 69 leveling quests.
Nice.
And we just did a dungeon literally last, like, that was the last thing we did last story stream. And so, oh, more cutscene.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo.
Meanwhile,
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
Killing the messenger, I guess.
I kind of like that guy's
The beast
helmet
yet
with the
lives.
red cross in front.
Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
Any day of the week, I'll fuck you up.
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
No! No! Alright, well, we've got a real important quest ahead of us then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume.
It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
He's like, oh, praise me more.
Just thank you.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
Oh, he rushed that line delivery out.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I would not hear another sound pass her lips until I strip the fat from her.
Don't you dare. Okay, they're not going to show it, so she's alive. Good.
She's too important to just kill outright.
We should inform the Admiral of our arrival and brief her on that which took place in Doma before leaving the city. Compared to Kukane's vivid colors, Limsa Lominsa seems a bit lacking. Still beautiful in its own way, but not as much as before. Yeah, it's always been my least favorite of the three cities.
Yeah.
It feels like a lifetime ago that we left for Kugane, doesn't it?
Also, I just imagine walking up to Mel and be like, "Hey, we just liberated an entire continent. How was your weekend?"
Back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. Aiming, healing, casting. Worse than what I'm wearing. Achievement unlocked. Catch me if you can. I guess that's just an achievement for reaching this part of the main quest?
Yeah.
Huh.
Comes with the title, The Returned.
Okay, well, I guess we did a thing that justifies that title. Seems a bit of an odd point to give us a title, though.
Yeah, it's you always get like a handful of titles just over the course of MSQ. Not just like at not just at the 0.0 patch, but like level, you know, like we did literally just liberate the nation, you know.
True. Yeah. Well, why didn't I get a Han title then? Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. But in spite of all that, and more, we returned better for... excuse me. We returned better for the experience.
You need to get some water, my dude.
And, more importantly, triumphant.
You've been coughing it up all stream, and we're barely a half hour in.
Indeed, and with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it'd sound best coming from you. She's got a point. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest.
Oh, good. MSQ is leading us there. There was a side quest in Revenant's Toll that I was reminded we need to like steer you towards.
Okay.
It looks like the MSQ is doing that for us.
Also, Merlvib came to meet us at the docks. I see I am not too late. No, you're not. We just got here. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenar Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person.
What are you doing here? It's Lim, sir. I'm always here.
From Girabania? Aye. The Alliance still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They've even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results, I am sorry to say. 'Twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you. Out. Seek you out. Whole extra text box for the one word. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryl Baldesian was taken prisoner. Kryl? Do they know where she is being held? They do not. But your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Girabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryl taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Oriens. Pray excuse us, Admiral, Lady Yugiri. Looks like Revenant's Toll is out of the way after all.
Yeah.
One sec.
So I do think it is worth considering doing the detour right there, right now. I also like how the quest. I also like how the quest dropped us right next to these two ERPers.
Zeus Bloodborne.
Okay, to the Rising Stone.
I think we should take this detour to Revenant's Toll because, like, that is going to be a worthwhile thing.
No, I was in agreement.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's literally the last thing on the list. I didn't get a Han of the Steppe title, did I?
No.
That's a big oversight.
Alright,
I mean, you've already got Queen.
That's this way.
That lion. Just Shaggy.
Yeah, right over here, the blonde cat girl over here.
Fresh Polali. Lights up to see her erstwhile savior. Toll Booty. Lord! My, it seems so long since Castrum Sentry. Don't you recognize me? No, I suppose you wouldn't remember everyone you rescue. And I looked quite different when we met, dressed in my uniform. I'm Resh Polali. It's been quite some time since, but I served with the Crystal Braves' 4th unit. Until everything fell apart, that is. Everyone went their own ways. Some followed Captain Ilburn, others found new work altogether. I've kept busy guarding the frontier hands here. A little too busy, in fact. I can scarce find a moment to spend with my family. The transition wasn't entirely easy. I was bedridden after Castrum Sentry, and by the time I was fit for duty, the Crystal Braves just weren't anymore. In a strange way, I've my injuries to thank for keeping me from the worst of it. Oh, speaking of that, you're close to the Domans, aren't you? Would you happen to know where Rocca is? She aided in my recovery, and... well, it's quite embarrassing that I didn't notice until now, but... there was a great misunderstanding, you see. Her earrings were bundled up in my bags. I've been trying to return them, but those children are neither seen nor heard. I can't find her, no matter how much I look. I'm sure the girl misses her earrings, but I simply don't have the time to track her down. What? Do you really have a spare moment to look for her in my stead? No, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, thank you, Lore. Thank you so much. I always have a spare moment for tiny side quests.
Thank RPG time.
I'll bet the kid gave her earrings as, like, a gesture of goodwill or thanks or affection or whatever. There you are. I've heard the Doman children visit the House of Splendors, though never when I'm there for some reason. But speak with Rowena. Very little escapes her, even invisible children. The ninjas have been raising them well. To Rowena! Looking for the Doman children? Aye, they sometimes help arrange my less valuable wares. Just finished for the day, though. Come to think on it, Ariana said she'd caught sight of them playing nearby. Might catch them, should you have the patience to wait. Alright, destination marker. Let's see. Over here, Danny.
Oop. Fair enough.
I hereby call this meeting of the Doman Adventurers Guild to order. Old business first. Koharu, we'll start with you. I remember these kids. I've been helping Miss Alice get the ingredients she wanted. I was helping treat hurt adventurers. And I've been helping arrange stuff for Rowena. No, that's not right. Those are all just chores. I want to go on a proper adventure. Didn't any of you find something exciting or scary or mysterious we could explore? Well, you asked for old business, not new, Yozan. Did you find anything, Yozan? I'll bet you didn't. I did, too. We've got a big, wide world to explore, and I was looking into ways to do it, which is more than can be said for any of you. Oh, it's true. Yozan got caught sneaking into a horsebird cart. Mr. Slaffborn was yelling at him for bells after that. Ah, you're hopeless. I'm sorry, Yozan. It's just... Shion, you little snitch. I told you that in secret. But Yozan, I may have found us a quest. I overheard some people talking, and they said there's something hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. It might be a famous adventurer's lost treasure, or a vengeful spirit who was sealed away, or something else. It might even be a boat. You know we've always wanted one of those. No one knows for sure. That's perfect. We could be the first to find out what's hidden there. Now we've just got to figure out how to leave town without being caught. Am I going to enable these kids? Here I am looming. God, you kids are small. Miss Lore, what are you doing here? I was so sad when I thought I lost these earrings. I brought them all the way from Doma, you know. Thank you, Miss Lore. You're welcome. Hold on a moment. I've got an important announcement. The Doman Adventurers Guild needs experience in the field actually adventuring. No one's going to let us, though, because they think it's too dangerous. But Miss Lore is a good friend of the guild, and she is an incredible adventurer, too. So, I say we invite her to join us in this quest. I am going to be enabling these kids, aren't I? Babysitting couldn't hurt. Oh, yes, I want to go on adventures with Miss Lore. Well, there's a war in Alamico you guys could join up with. And I'll feel much safer if she comes along with us, Yozan. Once Yozan's made up his mind, nothing can unmake it. Welcome to the guild, Miss Lore. Now, come on. We've got to find out what's hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. Isn't that the Crystal Camp?
Yes. No, it's in the other direction.
It is a camp with a big-ass crystal.
It's not where the quest wants us to go, though, so...
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it? No.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about the
Crystal
Tower. The Crystal Tower.
I was about to say, this is like 50 feet outside of Revenant's Toll, but... and why they wouldn't let the kids go out this far. But then I turned around and I saw the giant monster toad.
Yeah. Yeah, distances in MMOs especially can never really be taken literally, because otherwise, like, this whole planet would be 8 kilometers in diameter.
Are you sure this is where Revenant's Toll used to be? It doesn't look anything like a town. Not even a little. Where would we even start looking for hidden treasure? What do we do, Yozan? We won't know anything unless we poke around a bit. Spread out and see what you can find. And be careful of monsters. So is this a settlement that... Is this a camp that's still being used, or is this ruined?
It's pretty abandoned.
Oh, hi, giant toad.
This is where Revenant's Toll began, but then during the calamity, this crystal shard landed on it, so they moved over to the east and started building there.
Huh.
So in 1.0, this is where Revenant's Toll probably was, right?
Kinda, yeah. It wasn't a proper settlement, though. It's just like, as far as I know.
There's something fishy about this tent. No, I mean, it smells like rotten fish. It's making my eyes water. Well, I'm gonna get away from that tent then.
It's a shame my summon toad ability is on a meter buildup. Otherwise, I would have just killed one of these toads with my own toad. By the last, I cannot do that.
There's nothing here. Oh, and don't open that jar. I already tried, and I wish I hadn't. Well, wash your hands. I wonder if a monster ate the treasure. But then, do we have to open a monster's belly to get it? Well, I don't think you want to learn how to butcher giant frogs yet, so let's shelve that plan. Alright, that's where I'm supposed to go. Where's the fourth kid? There you are. Hello? Hello? Oh, that is a proper cave. Whew. If there's treasure down there, we're not getting to it.
Probably shouldn't be stood that close to the edge.
Yeah, what if a giant frog shoves you off? From amongst the refuse, you find a cloudy bottle of what appears to be wine. Probably not any good anymore. Alright, so I just found booze for the kids. Am I really this irresponsible?
Have you met you?
No comment. Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. Did you find anything?
No, get off my...
Oh, that crystal's the aetheryte from 1.0. Ah. Even Miss Lore only found this junk. Treasure's not easy to come by, I guess. But this might not be junk, Yozen. Isn't really old wine valuable? That's right. With wine, the older the better. Miss Flamin told me so. Mr. Slaffmore knows a lot about wine, too. He spent bells and bells talking about it to some adventurer. Wow, Mr. Slaffmore's much wiser than he looks, isn't he? It's just booze, kids. Yozen, why don't we ask him about this bottle? Maybe we shouldn't. I think he'll just be angry that we have the wine at all. Well, send me. He won't be angry at me. As long as we don't tell him that I took you out here. Oh, but he wouldn't scold you, Miss Lore. Could you ask him for us? Great. We'll go back to Revenant's Toll. Tell us what you find out. Back we go.
I have been deeply involved in conversation with a line I poked earlier.
Alright, Slaffborn. Just drop out of the sky in front of it. What is it you need of me, friend? Wine? Much as I might like to join you in a glass, I am on duty. Pray, where did you find so aged a bottle? I take it you were searching for treasure at the old camp, and you came to me to learn its value? Its value is nothing, isn't it? I'm afraid it has none whatsoever. But you have found the lost treasure of Revenant's Toll, after a fashion. Now our town is flourishing, but 'twas not always so. Not so very long ago, this was an utterly savage place, marked by little but ruin and the stench of death. It was a hard life for the few who chose it, and, naturally, they took comfort in the bottle by night. By and by, passing adventurers would bring wine with them to join the settlers in a glass. So prized was this wine that certain adventurers took to calling it treasure for a spell. As time went on, someone mistook this name forsooth, and came searching for this vaunted liquor. The first were adventurers, of course, but shopkeepers and artisans soon followed. But the monsters around here were still deadly, and the paths still as treacherous, and many who came searching paid for this misunderstanding with their lives. So the settlers came up with a new rumor. Revenant's Toll belonged to the dead, they said, and any man who slept on the land would have their soul torn from their body to wander these bleak fields forever as a vengeful spirit, in frog form. As you can imagine, that nonsense was enough to scare the inexperienced and drunks away, and soon the tales of treasure faded away into legend. And that, my friend, is the truth buried at Camp Revenant's Toll.
It's a fun.
I honestly
fun
think
little origin story.
Yeah, I honestly think Revenant's Toll is my favorite town in the game because I'm just such a sucker for adventurer towns, you know?
Yeah. And especially the post-game towns, Revenant's Toll or Shear or whatever. All of them are adventuring towns, but like Revenant's Toll is kind of that in its purest form.
Yeah, like Shear is it's a settlement of various groups, but this place, this was started by adventurers for adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
There's older wine than that bottle you found, right? So someone could still drink it? Yes, but not you. I don't know why everyone thinks Mr. Slaffborn is frightening. He's only ever been nice to me. I think Yozen's afraid to talk to Mr. Slaffborn because he got scolded. Yeah, probably. What did Mr. Slaffborn say about the wine? Do I tell him a ghost story? Oh, so there never really was a treasure of Revenant's Toll. Bother. I was hoping for buried gold or an ancient demon or something. Alright, listen, kid. I'm happy to humor you guys about a little treasure hunting, but if you're gonna sick an ancient demon on me, we need to have a little chat.
Also, like, if you want to find ancient buried treasure here in Modena, you went the wrong direction. It's all over to the east.
But I guess it wasn't so bad after all. We did get to go outside the town and explore with Miss Lore. Well, that was a cute little quest. I assume it's the start of a quest line.
We're going to continue this. Talk to the kids again before you pick up the quest, because they have new cute comments.
I'm glad we didn't find a vengeful spirit last time, but I wanted to watch you fight something. Yozen talks about how good you are a lot. It's true we didn't find gold or silver, but none of us got eaten either. Always a good day when that doesn't happen. I enjoyed our last adventure, and Yozen wants to do more. And so do I.
Depends on who you ask.
Okay, fair enough. Listen, we aren't going to shame people here, but... Hello, Miss Lore. Have you found us another quest? Oh, I was hoping... Well, no matter. We Doman adventurers can find our own. Everyone, go and see what travelers are talking about. Any rumors of more treasure we can hunt, or giant demons we could slay, or whatever. We just need to find something good. Then we'll head off on another quest with our trusty advisor, and I am absolutely going to end this quest line by fighting a giant demon, aren't I? Also, I didn't look at the quest level. Are these 3.0 quests or 4.0 quests?
These were Heavensward quests, and they tie into something that's going to come in later.
Ah, I gotcha.
Which is why you may have noticed the Heavensward jingle when we do pick up the quest.
I have honestly not been paying too much attention to which jingles are which. Hey, Miss Lore, could you tell Miss Resh to be careful, please? She was badly hurt, and she shouldn't push herself too hard.
No.
Wait, no, out here.
Why don't you both of you just find your way around the building?
I don't know why I was following Law. That is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, that's
I went the right way. Why, hello, Lore. Did you ever find Rocca? Oh, good. I'm glad she got her earrings back. I would like to thank her in person someday, though. She's such a sweet little thing. My daughter could learn a thing or two from her. Oh, but have you heard the news? There's been a theft, and they think children are behind it. The Adventurers Guild has even begun an official investigation. I'm not privy to the details, but I do know the Doman younglings are under suspicion. I can't imagine they would turn to crime, though. Wouldn't you agree? It's got to be a big misunderstanding. I've half a mind to speak to Slaffborn on the children's behalf. If only my word carried any weight. Forgive me, but could you look into this? You have shown yourself a steadfast friend of the Domans. I trust that you will handle it nicely. At this point in the timeline, I've shown myself to be very much a steadfast friend of the Domans.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Slaffborn. Well met, my friend. Have you come to discuss more tales of treasure? You've caught wind of that, eh? The Adventurers Guild is still investigating the facts, but I, an ancient grimoire of great value, was stolen from Rowena's establishment. The storeroom door was locked at the time, and we have found evidence that a window covering was removed. There is little doubt in my mind that that is how our thieves entered. The opening itself is quite small, however. Only someone slight of frame, like a child, or a Lalafell, could pass through it. And I have a witness who saw 4 short people loitering outside the store, as the Doman children are wont to. Though I am loath to suspect them, the children fit the profile of our suspects, and crimes oft begin as small dares or games, after all. But in truth, I am more worried about the potential backlash against the Domans. They fit in well amongst the other refugees, but this offense would not reflect well upon them. Rowena is of the same mind, and has agreed to keep the theft quiet. I've entrusted the investigation to my most dependable men as well. Can I ask you to aid us by speaking with the children? You seem close to them, and I fear my armed men would only frighten them away. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see.
We've got a mystery on our hands.
Hey, DJ Shaggy82, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Hello, hello.
Ah, there's Rocca. I thought I'd hear something interesting here, but I was wrong. They're all just so sad. Of course we didn't steal anything. Someone else is to blame. Someone else small like us. But who? We have to talk this over. Oh, you're friends with Danny. Cool.
Yeah, well, we've just been chatting a bit via whispers.
Aha! I knew you were up here.
Got a place, Danny.
What are these people always looking at? I want to see.
The NPC says I can see clearly now the rain has gone.
Ha! I'm not a criminal, and neither's Yozan, or Raka, or Koharu. Oh, that one's not going to trust me.
Back on my main, I've been having a pleasant awkward situation with my retainers. I am selling stuff fast enough that I'm not able to build up stock, and it's just like, yeah, I'm getting money, but also
what an excellent problem to have.
Yeah, but it's like also like my retainers selling inventory is constantly at the bottoms, like just bottoming out, and I'm just like, oh my god, this looks really, really like I'm not trying.
Ah, there's Koharu. I just heard adventurers talking about a detective who can get to the bottom of any case. I want to meet him. Well, how about her, because you're talking to her?
It would be a swing if all of a sudden...
Oh, Briardine or Hildebrand, yeah.
Yeah.
We're suspects? This sounds like a case for Koharu, Inspectress Extraordinaire. Oh, she's been paying attention to the wrong people.
Oh, man.
Zay has just started the Hildebrand stuff. Or at least as of a couple of days ago. I don't know if he's done past the 2.0 Hildebrand stuff yet, but he did 2.0, and I'm excited for him to get more.
Also, how cool would it be if we could actually introduce her to Briardane to become
a real inspector?
Yeah.
Hey, as long as we're not introducing her to Hildebrand.
I'm just going to stand next to the child and watch you wander around for my own amusement.
Alright, where is Minda?
Colder. Colder. Up, warmer. Colder.
Aha!
Oh, I should have used my hide. Alright.
In Hildebrand's defense,
I saw Yosin as well.
He does always solve the case.
He does.
Miss Lore, does this mean you found us a quest? What? Of course we didn't steal anything. We're adventurers, not thieves. Well, the line between those two is a lot finer than you'd think, Yosin. I'd better call the guild together, and quickly.
That was probably a lot funnier from my perspective than yours, but I enjoyed that.
No, it was pretty good. Somebody sent me a Discord message saying to check an hour in for short material. Yosin's got a good plan. I can see it in his eyes. Does he now? Koharu's acting weird. I'll just have to figure out why later. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'm Koharu, Inspectress Extraordinaire. Aha! A Lalafell! Is it racial profiling if the camera focused on him? Like, I get that I'm abusing the echo for this, but we're being accused of something we didn't do. Before this can go any further, we have to tell Mr. Slaffborn. Well, we can't just say we're innocent, though. We have to clear our names by finding that grimoire and learning who took it.
I'm just imagining Heidelin grabbing your mind's eye and dragging it over.
We may be young, but we can show everyone we're proper adventurers by protecting our friends and punishing the wicked. But how do we find the real criminals? All we know is that there were 4 people about as tall as us. Or shorter, but that's just it. There are plenty of others smaller than us who aren't children. Oh no, this is racial profiling, this side quest.
No.
Lalafells!
This quest was so fun to do on my Lalafell main.
4 of them. I may have seen them. See, I like to watch all the different people who come through here. And I've only seen one group of 4 Lalafells. They just got here the other day. Yosin, you remember the cart Slaffborn caught you trying to sneak into? They're the ones who own it. I thought they were Lalafells. What, was it hard to tell? Now we can begin the real investigation by looking into them.
I bet there's plenty of players who like wear a group of 4 Lalafells as they got to this point.
I told you I'd find them. I don't know why Koharu thinks this is fun. We're supposed to be clearing our names, aren't we? Yeah, but it's a bit of an adventure. What if they're armed? Shouldn't we have weapons too? Listen, all you need are these guns. Flexes arms under jacket. Short arm of the law.
Yeah.
Miss Lore, Koharu's found our suspects. They've parked their cart around the southeast gate. Come on, let's go investigate. But be quiet. We don't want them to know we're onto them yet.
I've said many times that I think Lalafell is the best race to go through the MSQ with. And it's only sometimes because it makes things funnier. That does happen quite often. But also, like, it's just really badass to be a little potato that is just, like, slaying gods.
A god of death. A 2-foot-tall god of death.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why everyone loves Chitoto and Shantoto.
Oh yeah, you guys told me that apparently the Legend of Rhalgr started, it's implied it started when Shatoto knocked a meteor out of the sky.
Yeah.
Which, it makes it so inherently funny. Black Mage supremacy. Especially that
Black
Rhalgr
Mage
versus
Lalafell
Shantoto.
supremacy?
What?
Nope.
Black Mage Lalafell supremacy?
Koharu, are you sure that's them? We're good at passing unseen, but not in the middle of town. Mr. Slaffborn will see us if we're not really, really careful. And there will be misunderstandings aplenty then. Watching Koharu and Yozan work together is exciting, isn't it? Oh, it's those two. I was wondering about those NPCs with names. See?
Yeah.
See? Those are our Lalafells, all right.
Quest even, like, directed us to run past them when we were looking for the kids a couple steps ago.
Yeah, that's good game design.
Yeah.
But how do we prove there are criminals? From here, it doesn't look like they've got the grimoire. Could it be hidden in their cart? Knowing that Yoshi P plays Black Mage, I hope he never takes a liking to Red Mage. Why?
Because he would turn Red Mage into the most complicated bullshit imaginable.
Yeah, he seems to quite enjoy his favourite job being rather complex.
It is still so hilarious to me that nobody told me I was playing on hard mode.
Because we knew better. It's like, we wouldn't have stopped you. It would just be like a constant point of irritation. It would just be a constant losing battle.
I mean, you're right. I wouldn't have stopped. It's funny that nobody told me until I'd already beaten 2.0.
Yeah.
The other two might have it as well. Or maybe we've got the wrong people. I think I have an idea of how to find out. Raka, can you play along? Well, you gotta tell her what to play along with. Have you heard about Rowena's storm? They're saying someone stole a grimoire from it. That's old news. I think they've even given up hunting for the criminals. It's too bad, though. I wanted that grimoire for myself. Why? Because it's got the location of the treasure? Shh! Do you want everyone to know all about the buried gold and jewels? And what about the weapons, They say those are stronger than the Empire's. I spent so much time learning that the treasure's in Camp Revenant's Toll, but I'll never find it now. Well, not without the grimoire, anyway. So why not just give up while you're ahead? Did you hear that? The lad just said there's gold and silver and weapons out round that old camp. Oh, imagine how pleased the boss will be with this. Come on, let's go. She is going to be the level-headed conjurer here, I guess. Is he a lancer? He is. Oh, she's gonna pass out. Okay, that's kind of funny. awake! I'm awake! Huh? Where'd you go? Move yourself, sister. Time's a-wasting. That's the wrong exit, guys. Wait, I can't run as fast as you. That was brilliant, Yozen! If they're our criminals, they'll show up at the camp with the grimoire. And if the other two are anything like that duo, we shouldn't have any trouble catching them. That's a relief. I was expecting hardened criminals, but that lot couldn't frighten a baby horse bird. We just have to beat them to Camp Revenant's toll now, which will be easy because they ran out the wrong side of the town. From the way they took the bait, I don't think we have much time. We'd better hurry.
I always find it charming when they just flat out call chocobos horse birds.
Yeah. We learned how to wait silently and unseen in Doma. Yozen never took to it as well as we did, though. It's all very well waiting around for our criminals, but what do we do once they're here? Well, you send me in, and I beat them up.
It's a good job we're very good at stealth, what with our glowing mounts, brightly coloured outfits, and,
for yourselves.
And motorbike noises.
Alright, you say that, but Minda's invisible right now. Oh, this is all terribly exciting. I hope they'll come quietly, but if they don't, you'll have to take care of them, Miss Lore. With extreme prejudice. It's so amusing that their footsteps were in time with the beat. Gold, jewels, weapons, all hidden somewhere in this dump where no one would think to look. That is anime hair. That is anime protagonist hair. I think I'll take it all. Garlemald laid my homeland to waste, so I'll use the riches to rebuild. And the weapons, oh, I will use them to make the world mine. Look at that librarian Lalafell over there with the shield on her back. Of all the secrets of Eld I thought this grimoire held, the location of a lost treasure was not one.
I think that's the same. I think that anime hairdo is the same one my Lalafell wore for like multiple years.
My Lalafell also I want to be monetarist.
Well, 'tis but a matter of knowing where to look. Tell us, how do we read it? Is there a cipher, or must we use some sort of incantation? Didn't think that far ahead, did you, son? That is a good question. I'll be sure to tell you just as soon as I learn the answer. What? You buffoon! Why did you not think to find out? I'm sorry, Gagarua. It just didn't seem important at the time. Just glances over at them and cross my arms too. Why, you... Huh? What are they doing? Go play elsewhere. Adults are working here, children. We're not children. We're the Doman Adventurers Guild. We're here to arrest you for stealing the grimoire from Rowena's. Oh, Gagarua, those are the children who talked about the treasure. They'll know how to read the grimoire for sure. Ah, so you're stupid as well as stupid. You two have been had. I knew something smelled fishy about this. No, it's that tent over there.
Oh,
It's funny how we interrupted the quest chain where Kryl, one of our Lalafell main characters, has become the most important MacGuffin of the moment for this. This is not the Lalafell's proudest moment.
You prize pair of pin. Listen, she knew what she was getting into when she became friends with me. This is how I work. I'll get there eventually, I promise.
Yeah.
You prized pair of pinheads. So, wait. If those Lalafells are your kids, they don't... do you dye your hair? Because they don't share either of your hair colors. No one makes a fool of Gagarua, you hear me? No one! We shall teach these younglings a painful lesson about meddling in others' affairs. Come, summon the Thing. What the... Oh, that. It's not here. Why is that? You sent it away, Gagarua. You said it would draw too much attention to us. What's it? So we'll just do the dirty work then. You're a quest objective, not a... You don't have the glow of a combat trial around you. One of you against all three of mine. What, are you not going to... take part? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, is this guy gonna spawn more? One of you against all three of mine? You don't stand a mammoth's chance in the hells. Alright, well, fair enough.
This is a level 54 quest, so... I think we're going to go down in, like, one hit anyway.
Yeah, Laura's ADHD. Adventure distracted hyperactive disorder. No, sorry, hyperactive disaster.
12 above? Where did those younglings find so solid a protector? I've got a feeling I've seen her before. Wait, quick, everyone, come here! Family meeting! It's little wonder we were outmatched. That is Loreweaver, the hero of the Scions. You don't mean the lass who's beaten a load of primals and smashed the Imperial ultimatum weapon to bits? We can discuss her deeds and why she is with the children later. Wabaton, Barbara, Lilina, we must do as we practiced. Run away like Beck's badasses. Oh shit, we are so fucked. Oh god, oh shit, oh god, shit. Well met, Scion. Yes, we know full well who you are. But hear me, you won't be adding us to your list of fallen foes. Are you ready, my friends? As our forefathers before us, we have a winged beast in our thrall, whose strength is so great as to tear primals in twain and turn brave men to whimpering wretches. O mighty Valifor, we summon you with our prayers. Descend from the heavens and vanquish our foes. And they distracted me, so I run away. They run away. Isn't something supposed to happen? Yeah, Gullible's written in the stars.
Nigarundayo!
Damn it, they got away! Hey, there they go. Faster than they look, aren't they? One sec. Hey, there they go. Faster than they look, aren't they? Koharu, don't wave back. That was a queer bunch, make no mistake. But they forgot one thing, the grimoire.
It's not the only time. This game has used the same name multiple times before. So like Valifor's not out of the question.
I wonder how those four are related. They seemed fun. I hope I can talk to them again someday. Alright, Koharu. They turned tail and ran when they learned who you were, Miss Lore. Yeah, most people do. Ha! Now that we've got the grimoire, all we need to do is show it to Mr. Slaffborn and explain what happened. Come on, what are we waiting for? What did the Doman children have to say for themselves? The younglings in the grimoire. So it is as I feared, and they are responsible for stealing it, yes? No. It was some Lalafels we racially profiled. Gargarua? No, I cannot say I'm familiar with him. But if you say he and his conspirators are to blame, then I will believe it. I will report to the guild and ensure we all are on lookout for that gang. Well, you may consider yourselves exonerated. That you reclaimed the grimoire and your good names says much of your bravery, younglings. Mr. Slaffborn, we are not younglings. We are the Doman Adventurers Guild. I glance over and then put my hands on my hips too. All the world will soon know our name, and one day we'll even be more famous than Miss Lore. More famous than Lore, eh? Well, I look forward to seeing that. Well, as one adventurer to another, let me say, well done! You outfitted yourselves with honor today, my friends. What brave men and women they are becoming, eh? But they are still in the bloom of youth, growing, yet not fully grown. They need a gentle hand to guide them, and a strong arm to protect them. Pray, friend, be that for them. Materia 4 is worthless, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not even useful for goofy ultimate gear sets, like some of the 7 or 8 materias.
Well, that was a cute little side quest chain.
Yeah, that's it for that tangent. Back to
Cryle.
Situation with Cryle.
Okay. To Girabania. To Castrum... Oh my god. There we go, Castromorians.
Rock the Castrum. Ironveld.
Yeah, that guy. I hadn't seen him since, like, the Waking Sands days.
We did see him sign up for the resistance shortly before Xenos showed up.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Lore. It's all my fault.
I do love that he's wearing the armor that his late friends got together to buy him.
There you are. You have heard the news? Yes, a while ago. Sorry it took me so long to get here. I had business. In broad strokes from Admiral Blofisfin. What happened? Kryl and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos... I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the Skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. Oh, we weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. A glimpse of their leader's memories? Oh, right. He's got the Echo, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
because Scions.
Yeah, well, it's not even the Scion thing. It's like, the vibe I get is that the Echo is more common than you'd think it is. It's just that very few people are also insane badasses like we are. So it's like, cool. It's like, it's what it is. It's like that tweet that's like, aha, I have memorized all of your attack patterns. Unfortunately, my reflexes are shit, so you're going to hit me anyway. That's like, that's the situation with a lot of people with the Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would very much fail a test of him.
Yeah, and like Arenvald is like, he's not that, lame, but,
he is still a warrior,
he's a few steps below us.
Just a few.
Like,
he's
a warrior of light bulb.
Ha! The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the Echo as Lore is, of course. Half the time, it's enough to knock me on my arse, like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. Don't worry, Arenvald, that happens to me too. So you walked in Fordola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world, education, training, citizenship, all that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order, told her to return with Kryl Baldesian, alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Kryl back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Ooh, I'm good at that. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. I'm good at that too. Keep them distracted, and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Lore and I are going to go and see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here.
Verb.
Oh, he's right out here. Right, I can't fly yet.
Yeah. The White Mage quest in Stormblood is almost entirely in this zone. And I was doing it over the weekend, and it was so annoying.
What can I say? Patience isn't one of my virtues.
We noticed.
It's good to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
Hey, Minago.
Well, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Never better. Welcome home, Lise, Lore. I'm sure you've heard about Cryle by now. I delivered that way too cheerily.
Cryle got kidnapped! Isn't that charming?
That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. I have no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and that's good news for Cryle. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Arenvald's been a godsend. Him and Minago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Girabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go, but we'll fight for every ilm, and sooner or later we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castromorians. There's no point you telling me everything now when you'll only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Back and forth, I guess.
From this angle, like, y'all were in the way, so I only saw one guard here, and so I was about to make a joke that we had Conrad, Minago, and Cloud. Past the giant bears, never mind them.
Imperial scum! We will make them pay for this! Glad to have you with us again. You seem stronger than I remember. Hard though I find that to believe. Yep, there's no ceiling to my power, Raban, until I hit level 90. Or 100.
100, because
I will not get there before, yeah.
Yeah.
One would almost think you'd spent the whole time fighting. Well done, by the way. You have spoken with Thancred, then. Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you are ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Fending, slaying, aiming, materia. Rhalger's Beacon. There you are. And there is Commander Kemp, I see. I know you are eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Well, I'm politically the equal of your boss now. I am a head of state.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Yeah, he's pretty audacious.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
I cannot wait to run into a Lalafell that's got like a super deep voice.
Oh, do you remember Yu Hase? He's the guy who worked with Ilberd and betrayed you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he in Japanese, his voice is the deepest thing you could ever imagine. I'll get the link after stream.
Yeah, we did show you that clip of that back at the time.
Oh yeah, I think you did actually. Yeah.
Dope.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Cryle.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now.
Hell yeah.
Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
God, can you imagine Raban's voice coming out of a Lalafell? That would be amazing.
Yes.
My Lalaralt does have quite a deep voice as well, actually.
The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered forward Dola and her men to see to the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. Throw lore at the problem. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye, for Dola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Valadina, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye, we convince them Valadina is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. This is going to be fun. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Lore, Lise, are involved. I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp. Alice and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Rhalgr's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed.
I love Minago's hair.
Yeah, it's very fun.
It is nice that they made it permanently available at the Gold Saucer. Originally, it was only available during Make It Rain events.
Huh.
I believe it's literally called, the Rainmaker.
There are special things in the Make It Rain event that I already got, right? Or do they add new things every time?
There's something new every time because it's just literally a holiday event.
Oh, right. There's plot to it. Right.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Hi, Koshak.
Yeah.
Kitty cat.
He's waiting for food.
Conrad wasn't kidding when he said they'd made a lot of progress while we were away. Glad to hear it. Oh, not Lise. Minago. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this. It's going to be grand.
Excited jump.
Yeah. If it takes 100 battles like this to rescue Trial, then I'll fight in every one. Glad to have you on board. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Veladina is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides. But there's no need for all that, right, Minago? Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Well, that's a useful use for them.
Yeah. It's always fun when they, it's like, oh yeah, this stuff is canon. It's not just silly things that the players use.
Yeah, I got a best of that earlier this week when I was doing the Blue Mace quests. They mentioned glamour prisms in that as well.
Nice. Are involved, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Lise, I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? And what do you want me to do? Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castellum Corvi when ready. That will be all. Lore, stay with me for a moment, if you would. Ah, so that's not all. There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. There have been a lot of new faces since last you were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the Barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shore of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. That last one sounds like somebody I've met before.
I'll be right back. I can still hear and I'll catch up.
Yeah, come to think of it, like we came through here to do during the during the Dark Knight quest last week, but as far as MSQ goes, the last time we were in Rhalgar Reach was in the immediate aftermath of Xenos fucking the place up.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute. I'm gonna feed my cat while we're running around, so don't wait up for me.
Wait, I know you. Lieutenant Weaver, it is an honor to meet you. I was living hand to mouth in Ul'dah, but decided to enlist in the Flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight for my homeland's liberation. But this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Lieutenant. We'll give those Imperial whore sons what for. I say, if it isn't the lass who helped me find the ward I misplaced. But there I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken time out of her busy day to help me. Hey, man, it's what I do. Well, what is done is done. But know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle, and the next, and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favor. Fare you well. There's this solemn preparation for battle and important goings on, and I'm just passing through with the Saba Tender mount. Lore, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. Saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wilred and the rest of us had got it into our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Rhalgr like the Amalja summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilred? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Oh, right, he died. Never found out how or why.
Yeah, we were the ones who found him dead.
Yeah. Remember? But I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead, after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind. Yeah, you shouldn't be in a hurry. Survive the next battle. Please. Alright, Conrad, I'd say I put some pep back in their step, but I really didn't. They were pretty peppy already. Excuse me. You've had a word with the men I mentioned, then. As I'm sure you've noticed, they have another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who's lived in Girabania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons. Yet all belong to the Resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? You're volunteering me for the job, aren't you? Leader of the Resistance, eh? Don't I have enough titles already? Ha! Now wouldn't that be a sight? The slayer of gods and savior of Ishgard, leading the Resistance into battle. You're not short of relevant combat experience, I'll give you that. Being serious, though, I've been thinking about asking Lise to be my successor. Perhaps you should think again. She's young and worldly, strong and kind. A bit daft at times, yes she is, but not so much that it worries me, especially given what I've seen of her since she returned. Look after her, Lore. She's our future and my hope. I trust I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Good girl. Right then, we'd best head to Castellum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather. Alright, before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Han of the Steppe and Stealer of Pants.
Yeah, they didn't make Lise quite up to the task. It is a shame. Like, I get what they're trying to do with her, but they didn't back it up narratively.
Yeah, like you see, like it is like Lisa's storyline in Stormblood is character arc shaped, but it's not substantive.
Yeah, she kind of just trundles along and then suddenly has a big jump to here, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I am also going to take a break. Hello, chat. Say hello to my cat. You've heard him many times before.
And we will hear many times again, because loud key.
Yeah. You know what would have been really funny if we had just derailed the entire stream. We were in Mordona and just started doing the doing some more of the relic books.
Oh God.
Because we were right there.
Yeah, we need to get back to that.
We do. I've been distracted by Rebirth, and so is Laura, I suppose.
I've been sleeping.
Yeah. I'll be busy well, not sure if D&D is happening tomorrow. We'll see.
I'm always busy on Sunday mornings, but I spend them with my grandma. Well, morning from your perspective, anyway.
Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I'm almost finished with the story of Rebirth. I will continue to play to do post-game stuff in hard mode, but like the priority is just finishing the story so I can actually go on YouTube again. I can stop erasing every Rebirth ending video that I see.
Yeah, I've done a chunk of the Corel area.
All right, so you're like not even halfway there to the story.
No, I took another like when I had that scare, I decided I'm not going to play anymore tonight. That's a little stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Corel is all like the golden saucer is roughly the halfway point, and that's right after Corel. So you're almost halfway there. But yeah, that's still a ways to go.
Yeah.
What scare? Danny had a scare where he thought he lost like 2 hours of progress. He didn't, but it still like gave him a heart attack.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm not quite ready for this this intel fight, so I'm just going to return to checkpoint. And it turns out the game checkpointed during the events of Costa del Sol.
Yeah. Which he didn't actually lose any progress, he just like teleported halfway across the map and thought he did.
Oh no, I lost the progress, but thankfully the auto-saving the autosave was misleading. The image on the autosave was my exact moment, so it's like, oh no, has it autosaved right where I am? But no, the autosave was at a Morg house that was just beforehand. But
always retry from before battle, because it literally spits you out in the state you were before you started the fight, 5 feet from the trigger point for the fight.
Yeah, but yeah, I did not expect restart from checkpoint to be like, haha, 3 hours ago. What?
Yeah.
I am like I said, I also didn't expect the image on the autosave to show exactly where I was after the reset, even though it hadn't autosaved.
Yeah, the autosave images last for a while.
Yeah, it was no wonder I had a bloody heart attack.
Anyway, to the fringes.
To the fringes!
Right.
Castruporians.
Let us be a shining example for this military. We can be a fringe example. Wait. Yeah, also, like... The, having to do all the mini-games in Costa del Sol was a little dull.
There are so many mini games, not just in Costa del Sol, but like everywhere.
Yeah, but like
the game, it's a very ADD game.
Yeah, the Costa del Sol ones were mandatory in order to actually even get to the beach, so that was a little annoying. I was like, okay, this is fine. I've got the outfit for Cloud. What do you mean I now have to do it for Aerith and Tifa as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going the right way. Good. I don't know, man. It takes like 10, maybe 15 minutes to do all the mini games for each pair. So I didn't have a problem with it. The Red 13 one was honestly pretty engaging.
The Red 13 one was my favorite. The pirate shooting gallery was my least favorite. I still haven't even, like, I did the bare minimum for that one to progress and haven't touched it since then.
Yeah,
you know, there's like,
whoa,
there's like that and a bonus stage I still have to do, and I'm just like,
take photos of the cactus was annoying.
I liked Queen's Blood. That was fun.
Queen's Blood's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like
also getting to play the piano as Tifa was fun. Although that was right when I was starting to have my stick drift issues, and so that minigame gave me some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, pixel hunting the cactus was annoying, especially when you have to be a certain zoom, and the game doesn't tell you up front that you need to be a certain zoom.
Yes, it does. It tells you on the map.
Yes, it does. It says it literally on the screen.
Like, I mean, no,
it literally says on screen. It's like, are you in the correct zoom? Yes, no.
Yeah, I mean, it says that in the corner. Like, they don't say that when you're actually picking up the quest.
Yeah, but it says it on screen when you're taking the picture, which is even more upfront.
It also says it on the map, like in big numbers. Her name is Obda. We've known each other since we were small. We'll be going on this mission together. Well, I hope you both survive it. I'll prove to them that it wasn't a mistake. That I wasn't a mistake. You're not a mistake, man. You are the warrior, yes? It is an honor. Alright, yeah, I'll get the squatty mode eventually.
It's... yeah, like you have to do, like, dungeons with your troop.
Well, I've leveled them all up to 60, so...
yeah, well, I mean, that doesn't matter. Like, the easiest thing to do is just take them through the low-level dungeons and just rush them through 10 times.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're just looking for the squat mode.
I said it then, and I'll say it again. I won't let it all be for nothing. Yeah, the character one was rough to figure out initially, but I picked literally the hardest one to find initially. So that's probably why.
Yeah.
Like, the cactuars are pretty big in the other ones. Like the sign above the beach and on the rocks by the Red 13 minigame.
Yeah, I think finding the first cactuar is the hardest one because you're not... because it's sort of like what Milena said, is that, like, what... you don't even really know what you're looking for at first. It's like, it says, okay, there's a cactuar on the map.
Yeah, and of course...
What am I even looking for? And then eventually you figure it out, and then the rest come easy.
Yeah. And of course, it's made even harder to figure it out, because at the stand where they're doing it is a picture of the cactuar on the stand that is identical to all the others but doesn't count. So if your first instinct is, oh, they mean that, and you try to take the photo of it, that won't count.
Did they tell you that's wrong? Well, it's because it's not on the map. The one that's they're standing next to is on the map. That's supposed to be the example to like give you an idea of like what you're looking for. But
did you use the map, Danny?
That's what I'm starting to wonder. Is like, did you use the map? Because
yes, but the map didn't show the locations beforehand.
Anyway, we've got it anyway from chat.
We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Monago sees to the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now. Level 69. Only 5 levels below me. The sink is catching up. I am not wearing desert clothes.
It's begun then.
We still need to get the unreasonably excited Bryn emote.
It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nago. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Well, that's not a death flag or anything. So is that a tattoo, paint, or vitiligo?
Bridges asked for the taking.
It's paint.
Paint. He's already explained.
He explained it's paint.
For the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that
Yeah,
flag
he
flying.
mentioned that
We'll see
he's
to the
half
fighting.
Gallian and his mother did not consent to that, and she had a panic attack. He's half Gallian and his mother did not consent to that.
Oh.
So she had a
He
panic.
wears the paint to cover up the third eye.
No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have a third eye. Only pureblood Gallians get them. His mother had a panic attack, thinking it would grow, so she tried to cut it out. He's covering up the scar that she made.
Oh, that's right. That was it.
Ugh.
That was even worse than that. Yeah.
Yikes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
You're right, I shall. Oh, speaking of lore, do the Ultimanias ever have English releases?
Yeah. But, there isn't an Ultimania for 14. You've got the Encyclopedia Eorzea for that.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was thinking of the announcement of the Rebirth Ultimania.
Well, the Encyclopedia Eorzeas are basically the same thing, except they are in-universe canon as well. They are written from the perspective of a historian in the game. I like to headcanon that after the events of the game, my character settled down and wrote them.
Here it comes!
Writing about our adventures together does seem to fit.
Well, I mean my main, but yeah.
Oh, your main, right.
Yeah.
And Bryn would do it too.
Would I also explain how some of the stuff that characters shouldn't know about is in there?
Yeah, like something about Phoenix.
Yeah, and
Well, you probably shouldn't have tattled about that.
to be fair, like it's.
I was looking at my hotbar. Whoops.
Talks about the legendary Phoenix rather than actually like. I believe rather than actually saying, you know, Louis Swab became Phoenix.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I already had it.
Oh,
in
that's a
mind
bunch
that
of dudes. Oh, damn. Okay.
I already had in my mind that Dyson would be writing like historical records of what happened. But the fact that the Encyclopedia Eortia is basically exactly that. It's like, okay, I'm its author now, thanks.
My buddies are getting hit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We'd be destroying the cannons, actually.
What is firing those? Ah, you're right, cannons.
They're cannons. They're literally just cannons.
What's up, Zay?
I've reached the cutscene and I'm promised.
I'm gonna drop thunder on this thing.
Same.
Boo! Healer, I could use some heals.
Oh, wow. Good job you get brilliant conviction during these duties.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you get a perfect regen.
1 HP in a dream. You failed this Danny Inheritance movie on without you. We learned our lesson last time.
I can't believe I spawned into the fight with less than 3 minutes on the clock to complete the duty.
Think you're clever with all your little tricks? Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Thought they were trying to draw you out. Alright, well, let's apply thunder.
Why do I have my map open? I'm trapped in a circle. I'm not going to get lost. I am not lost.
Ah, so you're using Gaius' abilities now.
Yeah, Eternal Zest.
Ow. Drones then, okay.
Give Jellybean snuggles and scritches for me.
Down to 50% HP. Cool. Oh, knocked me into the fire.
Yeah, she tried to do that to me, and I just used anti-knockback.
She's firing off a lot of those before they go off.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Oh, I didn't make it out of that.
Okay, duty complete.
Awesome. Also pause the other
Ooh. She's doing a lot of damage. Got her.
You were standing in fire for a bit there, so...
Duty complete.
Yay.
So does she die here? Lise, cave her skull in.
God damn you!
Gods damn you.
No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
Excuse me. Oh, that is a big ass flag. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Now you see why they wanted to use glamour prisms rather than flying a real one up.
Yeah.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo!
Al amigo!
Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over
It's
yet!
pretty over, Fordola.
Damn it!
What, is she a ninja now, too?
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Alright, now how is Minago going to get down? Oh, right, she has the griffin. That's how she got up there. I was wondering about that, because there was no way up there from... Oh, uh-oh. Oh, we're getting our asses beat by two guys.
It's fine, we just need the one.
We don't even need the one. We need the half of one that remains.
I still like the jerk theory that Pippin is secretly Roban's arm.
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
Alright, well, first salvo successful.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Just because we didn't kill the cat girl doesn't mean we didn't win here.
Cat girl?
Oh wait, no, she's not a cat girl. She just has the face markings. She's cosplaying a cat girl.
Not really, she just has a facial tattoo.
For a moment there, I didn't think I could do it, but then I did.
Riveting.
So, you are indeed everything they say. The stuff of legends. That I am. Did you see that, Haba? Owlie? We did it!
Aww.
Yeah. Well fought, brothers and sisters. Today is a day that will be remembered for generations to come. It's a shame Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself, it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back. All of it. One ilm at a time if we have to. Healing casting. That is... Huh.
Probably good for one of your sets.
Yeah. I'll take that. Hey, it was better than what I'm wearing. It's better than the shears here.
Yeah, I'm just thinking back to when we met Geralt for the first time, and like 10 minutes in, you were like, did he always have that face tattoo?
Work is far from finished, as Conrad knows. There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castellum. We'll need to search it top to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come face to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden in Bittermill. Okay. Huh. Okay. Yep, 2 locations. Up and around. Yo, what is that? Curtis, huh? Oh, I don't want to join that fate.
It's one of the achievement fates, I believe.
Oh, cool.
We should group up so we don't get multiple sets.
Or we can, because that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's not as funny when it's not named NPCs just being flung at you by another one.
Oh, right. I was wondering if you were talking about the fate. But no, there's the combat zone. A desperate presence.
Okay, now I'm feeling bad for him.
I'm not.
Yeah.
See, that's why I kind of wanted to give him reinforcements.
I don't know if I have that third achievement. Oh, can be killed by Blue Doom? Nice.
to town. Or not back to town. Okay. Yes, I know you were offering me a ride.
And you took the pink rhino instead.
I didn't choose this fate. I didn't ask for this.
Could have just gotten into the car. Instead, you rolled the dice.
At least it wasn't the Damo.
It's a good thing Monaco got the flag flying when she did. Any longer, and those Imperials might have had us at their mercy. The Bull of Alamigo has done it again. His assessment of Fordola's response was without error. She did have some pretty clear buttons to push. Lieutenant, all's well at the bridge? Good, good. The fighting has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with a contingent of troops to occupy Veladina. If and when the Imperials return, they'll find us dug in behind their own walls. I could not have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Hey, hang on. Does it... no, I guess that would predate trench warfare. Never mind.
Hmm?
Oh, just the phrase dug in when it comes to military stuff. Like, wouldn't that have come from trench warfare? But I guess that, that would have come from animals in their burrows and stuff.
Yeah. Plus, like, even when they weren't doing, like, literal digging trenches, like, getting dug in is still, like, it's fairly evocative.
Yeah. I could not have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It will take more than one Castellum to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Delight not overmuch in victory, not when there are battles left to fight. Our work here is finished. Our resistance allies are waiting.
You're learning. Learn from your mistakes. Lest the universe humble you.
That is a nifty looking Cthulhu monster.
Yeah.
Swamp thing, more like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more like a giant tree swamp thing.
From a stone bridge to a massive fortress, Garlean engineering never ceases to impress. Now that we have taken control of Veladina, there's nothing stopping us from marching east towards the peaks. If you're looking for Arenvald, I think he's with Pippin, searching the Castellum for any remaining soldiers. Back so soon? I suppose the General and his men had matters well in hand. The Vice-Marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there will be no one left to fight. I got the first half note of the quest complete fanfare, and then da 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 da. Level 75. I've been 74 for like 6 months. Well, maybe not that long. Okay. Rising fortunes, rising spirits. I know you're not one for waiting, but if you'll bear with us. Commander Kemp, Marshal Tarapin reports that their sweep of the Castellum's interior has been completed. So it's finally over, eh? Pray extend to him my deepest thanks. It's official then. Castellum Veladina is well and truly ours. Mayhap this calls for... Wait, where is Minago? She's still stuck up on the flagpole. She took her bird and flew off towards the Peering Stones, the village of the M tribe where she was born. I doubt that the Imperials who fled Veladina had a mind to give them trouble on their way back east, but she was nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see that her people were safe. Though I pray you are right, 'twould be best if Minago were not alone if she should encounter the enemy. Agreed. Let's all go to the Peering Stones and make sure that everything is all right. If that is your wish, then I've no objection. Just let the guard know when you wish to cross. New zone.
Well, new half a zone, really.
Yeah, fair enough. Greetings, sire. Do you wish to pass? Yes, I do. Why does this guy have a blue exclamation point?
Because
probably flying quest.
No, he's a repeatable action during a quest.
Oh yeah.
Ah, so eventually I'll be able to just pass through here without talking to somebody. Got it.
Well, I mean, eventually we'll get flying.
Yeah, true.
Like, in the meantime, he's the guy that you talk to get from this side of the zone to the other side of the zone. I hate people to talk to.
Since when did you become a bloodhound? The Makote ought to trust their ears, not their nose. On your guard, Arenvald. They're still about. Did you say you were for the Peering Stones? In that case, mayhap Marshal Tarpin and I should join you. We spied a suspicious pair earlier, a Hure and a Lalafell by the looks of them, but they fled when they realized they'd been spotted. If they're Imperials, then we can't have them stirring up trouble. It would have been really funny if I talked to Jamoldva, and enemies spawned in, like in Resident Evil 2 with that one safe room door, just out of nowhere spawned.
Oh, Arcus is here.
This was simply called Veladina Bridge before the Garleans arrived. They saw fit to transform it into a base for their supply trains. Once more, atop this tower, they could survey the area for moms around. Their ambition knows no bounds, nor does their villainy. We will soon start sending scouts east to survey the land in preparation for our advance. We do not anticipate much resistance at this time, but should we encounter any Imperial forces, we shall deal with them quickly and severely. Good to hear. Oh, very well. I'll get in the car.
It's going to take a slight detour for an ether current because we're in the other half of the zone, so we can actually find the rest of them.
Nice.
So it's the northeast. It's dead end.
That was also northwest. Oh, what's that glowy crystal thing over there?
Oh, that's
it's a rare mob that sometimes spawns during fates.
Yeah, if you kill it, then the next fate you do will give you extra experience.
Ah, cool.
North.
I think it's possible. If it's north, then it's not going to be north.
I think I don't know. We're 200 yalms northeast, so yeah, it might be something we have to get to from the other side of the zone.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Alright, well, back to the main story.
Oh, hey, an etherite.
Yeah.
The Peering Stones.
There's a tribe quest nearby here, and so I've come to the Pyrian Zones a lot.
But of course, tiring though it may be to come and go from the cliff top, it is easily defended and affords an excellent view of the surrounding area. This area is home to dangerous beasts. Not that we cannot handle, mind, but do not be surprised if something ravenous and slavering comes charging at you out of nowhere. The path to the village is through a tunnel just east of here. Follow me.
That was west.
Well, tell that to Minda.
No, I'm saying least walked west.
Yeah, I know. If you're complaining about that, talk to Minda. He's committed the same sin.
Yeah, although like I think it like loops around this pass if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this is clearly just the way up that'll get you to the east.
Yeah, we gotta go west to go east.
Yeah.
Hey kids.
Not just Seekers of the Sun, but Ananta. Mayhap there is a settlement nearby. Yes, Alphino, we're going there. Keep up. We may not have seen any Imperial forces thus far, but we mustn't forget that this was occupied territory until very recently. They could still be nearby. M-Tribe.
I saw a Reddit post like, "What's an example of a genius who's also stupid?" I'm just like, Alphina. Are you just walking up?
Yeah, why not?
Did you have
I mean,
mounts?
I also walked up, and you came up like 2 minutes after I did.
Yeah, but I was talking to people. Alright, Aetheryte attuned. Chocobo keep. Nope, least first. Well, what do you think? Hard to tell from down below that a whole village is up here, isn't it?
Is it?
I mean, the Aetheryte is pretty obvious.
I know, but it's like, this is probably one of the smallest settlements we've ever seen.
Come.
True.
Like
Welcome,
2 tents.
friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Ananta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this detour.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago. But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Love the Ananta's design. Yeah, I'm always a sucker for sexy snake ladies, so...
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fedola knew for sure was that the resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta
Hey,
on the east
Greedy
bank
the
turned
Panda,
their
thank you
foot,
for the raid.
she would be
Welcome.
trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
Is that the greenie from Comfy?
Oh man, Fordola's really screwed herself over with this move.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own
Hey,
daughter,
good to see ya.
Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out
Greenie's
on the
part
Black
of the
Bridge
Free Company.
for her child
I'm one of the staff of.
until you came.
It's what?
Greenie's part of the Free Company that I'm on the staff of.
Oh, cool. Once again, we have weird time dilation. It apparently took us a week to get from Castellum Veladina to the M settlement.
The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the broodmother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
I hate to be pragmatic about this, but I'll take the Allies. It sucks that this happened, but I'll take the Allies.
What madness.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her
no, a
daughter
primal?
to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
She summoned a primal then and there?
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Vera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us.
Yeah, good time for a raid because we're about to.
All who have fought with the resistance have heard tell of the warrior.
Kinda soon.
The Icon Slayer.
That's me. Everybody turns to stare at me, and I'm just like, what?
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
Right back. I'm not leaving the stream, I'm just leaving the game.
Alright, what do we got? Fending, baby, striking, scouting materia. So why does it say you've logged out and gone offline? Isn't one of those sufficient to cover both?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
One of them is One of them is talking about party status. One of them is talking about player status.
Ah, gotcha. I still can't believe that a primal's been summoned so close to the village. The idea that our people could be taken to serve as thralls it just doesn't bear thinking about. I'll take care of it, don't worry. This is all Fordola's fault. And now we have a primal to contend with as well. As if the Empire needed an excuse to start rounding up beastmen again. You have slain many icons before, yes? Then please, put an end to this madness. That's what I do. Aiming, healing, casting, materia. The lure of the dream. At the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, there may yet be a way to avoid a violent confrontation. In the past, I fear I have been rather too willing to accept that we have no other recourse than to risk our lives. Or rather, your life. Yeah, I know, it's me. I'm going to be doing the legwork to address these threats. Yet the primals we have faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and objectives. Ravana may delight in battle, but Ramu would sooner keep to the forest with his children. Ere we decide to challenge Sri Lakshmi, it would seem wise to learn more of her nature from those who summoned her unto this world. If that is your will, then so be it. To the north you will find our village. Sarisha shall unfold all. Hey, he's back. We shall leave at once. Lenago, can you inform our comrades at the bridge of what happened? Of course. Be safe, my friends. How else will we earn our keep if we're not fighting primals? Listen, I'm Queen of the Steppe. I've earned my keep. I justify my existence tenfold by winning us that battle.
And we've got an Ether Quest.
Oh, sick. Bzimzizi. Eyes bigger than her stomach. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was distracted by the grumbling of my stomach. Thanks to the Garleans, we've been having trouble maintaining our food stores. Custom dictates that any game brought back to the village must be distributed evenly amongst everyone, but there hasn't been much to go around lately. Without fear of harassment from the Garleans, we can finally begin hunting again, but there's still much to do if we're going to replenish our supplies. Any chance you'd be willing to help? If you could bring back, say, 3 Teleoceraces, it would be a great help. You'll find them to the north of here, but don't kill them. We'll need their meat to be as fresh as possible when it's put away.
Alright, so ganging up on them would be counterproductive.
When you've worn them down enough, you can stuff them into these bags without much of a fight. Now, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, they'll fit. Stay safe out there. Cannon bags of holding. That's flimsy. Oh, Melena's excited about me doing this quest.
Probably not gonna. Well, I mean, it is worth doing. It is another tangent on the tangent.
Oh, you have to Pokeball them. Okay. Sure to look at the item description once you catch one. Roughly large enough to hold an acorn, marble, or dinosaur. Ha! I guess we each have to catch them individually. Yeah, we each have to catch them individually.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, this is why I just jetted off on my own, because I knew that we'd have this problem.
Right, well, Minda's got his.
Yep. And then... Oh.
These guys are a lot healthier than they need to be. Dinosaur Phil sack. Perhaps it's better not to ask how a 10 tons dinosaur should fit in this sack.
Later, Gritty. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raid.
Ciao for now. I'll see you back on Dyson.
Yep.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta wait for them to respawn.
More of them spawn to the east. I guess all. But yeah, I would rather focus on the main story at the moment, because we're coming up on the Primal. That'd be a good end to the stream.
Yeah. I'm sorry, where did you say they spawned? Outside of the red circle that we left behind a minute ago?
Yeah, and I found some more to the east. Right by me.
Yeah, I'm northeast, and I've grabbed some. I've got mine now.
Okay. Alright. Let's slap this thing around.
They don't strictly spawn in the area of the circle.
Tori. Got it. Okay. 2 more. Oh, what's that over there? Interesting. Oh, it's Kalyana lands. With hostile Kalyanas. Okay.
There's one over here. To the west.
Aha!
There are some fun quests in the M tribe that we should do another day.
Alright, that's 2.
I think this is way out of zone.
Yeah, you've gone way off the.
Yeah, you need to be north of it, basically.
Yeah, like there were a couple behind us, and then you ran off the cliff, and so now I can't help you.
Ah, I gotcha.
Teleport us back up and jump off the edge to the north. Oh yeah, there's some over here.
And wait for my health to regen. Good enough. Got it. Now we head back up.
Nice swift murder. Oh, not quite murder.
Zibzizi! You're back! Do those bags contain what I think they do? Yes, want me to unleash 9 of them in the village? Dinosaur-filled sack. Wow, you really did it! Not that I didn't think you could, mind you. It's just been so long since anyone here's had the guts to contend with those beasts. You can be sure we'll make good use of them. Their meat for rations is a given, but their horns and bones will make good tools, and their hides can make belts and boots. Did you know the Teleosaurus isn't even native to these lands? The Garleans used them for carrying freights, but the Sods couldn't keep them under control. A few of them escaped into the wilds, started breeding, and here we are. I guess you could say it's a blessing in disguise. If they hadn't brought teleosauruses here, we'd have one less source of meat and materials for fashioning our tools. Alright, now we proceed with the plot. Oh my god, okay.
Ah, there's the ether current.
Oh, sick.
I mean, I know it's green, but I don't think it's looks all that unwell.
Alright, how many are left?
One from wandering around, and one from a quest, and one from completing the zone.
Sarisha! We do not often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit? Greetings and well met. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We come seeking Sarisha of the Vera. You are she, are you not? You have petitioned us for aid and succor, and we intend to provide them. But we would first learn more of Sri Lakshmi, that we might better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you. You mean besides brainwashing people permanently into her thralls? Primals need to be put down, Alphino. A simple request, and one which I shall gladly oblige. In the beginning was Sri Lakshmi. We were created in her image, daughters blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity our solace. There is naught she would not give. 'Twas the Kalyana Broodmother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection, which first called forth Sri Lakshmi from the ether. That being the case, I rather doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. That would depend. The primal's motives will have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely that of a grieving mother who had just borne witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may also have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, the Kalyana's conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vera. This is true. The Vera and the Kalyana do indeed regard the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vera, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom. She would not suffer her daughters to be bound to another's will. And so we stand with the resistance against the Empire and give our lives for the cause. To the Kalyana, however, she embodies transcendental beauty, which they strive to create through their craft. To shape crystal is less art and more ritual, a sacred duty wherein each tribute is imbued with a fragment of the soul. The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, and so the Kalyana were content to turn inward and ignore our plight. Until reality asserted itself and they summoned a primal, a fever dream to soothe their aching hearts. But surely they can see that it won't do any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands. Nothing will change. The Ananta will. The Kalyana bade the Vera make pilgrimage to pay proper respects, remember? Those who do not wish to partake of their primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around, they won't. Yeah, seriously, I don't know, what you were expecting, Alphino. Primals need to be put down.
I mean, them just existing drains the ether from world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the Vera know that's not their goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Though our beliefs are not the same, we are still kin to the Kalyana. Will you help them to see reason? Well, we'll do what we can, but I don't know how many of them have been enthralled. Know that I'll kill your god if I have to. Maybe even if I don't.
It's the best. There are some other contenders, but that might be the best player dialogue.
Oh, man. Oh, I'll say you can count on us.
Fuck that, I'm going.
I was the other one.
I'm role-playing here.
Yeah, and it's entirely within the character you've given Law.
Yeah.
Well, the second half of the statement isn't. Oh, fine. Know that I'll kill your god if I have to, maybe even if I don't. Do what you will, warrior. That simulacrum is not Sri Lakshmi. If we do not act quickly, more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled. We're going to find that primal and put an end to this. My sister Vajra will guide you to John and Kot, and I shall pray for your success.
Laura's sitting here trying to be like, I'm not that bad. And everyone in chat is like, bullshit.
We need to go. I won't be late again. Not like in Libsa. I am reminded of the tragedy we bore witness to beneath Old Gomorrah, when poor Gabu cried out in despair and rage, and Titan came forth in answer. Well met, scions. I am Vajra, she who shines bright and unbroken. I stand ready. We leave upon your command. Aiming, healing, casting is worse than what I'm wearing, so materia.
I would still recommend grabbing one of the pieces of armor and selling it on the market board, because the material is worthless.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that would require Laura to, do that.
And also to empty out part of my my inventory.
Yeah.
You're ready? You look ready. John and Kot. There you find the Kalyana's crystals and Sri Lakshmi. Follow me.
There's another
Passes
Ether
directly
quest.
through us. What?
There's another Ether Current quest here. I say we pick it up and don't do it yet, because we're about to do it.
We're about to end the stream with this trial, but if we pick it up, I will forget about it.
Okay.
Well, you might forget about it, but we can still make you do it.
Yeah, we won't.
Fair enough.
And then we'll have it in our quest log and won't have to bother with it.
Yeah, it's not like we can teleport back here.
True.
Yeah, the ether shard is like a ways off, so.
Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegans, but they do not recognize us as allies. They refuse to listen when we explain they are trespassing. If they were to see another Strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please, go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm.
Oh yeah, and the quest takes us right next to the Aetherite, so that'll be perfect. Next stream we'll be able to do that Ether Current quest and also the Earring Stones quests.
Where are you going, Minda? I'm following you.
I genuinely don't know. I'm looking at the map trying to figure out how to get through these cliffs.
You go north.
You go north? Okay.
Oh, I'm on Torgal. Oh, you can't pet him while you're moving. That's a shame.
Just, not while he's moving. You can't pet him while you're riding him. No, which is good. There's one last ether current somewhere. Route. Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. Lakshmi is one of the lesser known references. It's one of the espers in Final Fantasy VI, but yeah, with no actual plot related to it.
It would be in our best interest to avoid any confrontation unless absolutely necessary. The primal and the crystals are our primary objectives. I expected more resistance. Let us pray our luck holds. Nope, not Alley Saint, goddammit. We should follow their lead and let them do any fighting for now. You'll need your strength when the time comes. Do you need another person? It's an 8-man, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to need 5 more people. Zay's already called a spot.
Yeah, Zay definitely wants in.
John and Cot. The path leads to an entrance above. Within it is an aetherite. You must use it to enter. Understood. With me, everyone. Alright, well, we might as well make me the party leader, and I'll start inviting people.
Okay, remote.
Let me get somewhere where I'm not next to enemies. Huh. These Kalyana are just ignoring us.
And that's it for the zone. We just have to do some more MSQ and that one side quest that we picked up.
Alright, let's start inviting people.
Yeah, I mean, Raphael and Milena are right here.
There's Say, party, Milena, invite to party. Count Bob wants in.
Zay wants in.
Yep, already did.
Zay's already in. Abavida.
St. Ferrum wants in. That's 6. Where's Count Bob? Trying to get home in real life or to the Exodus server? Oh, you're on another server. Okay. We need an 8th person. Maybe we message Ox and ask if they want to join?
Could do.
Who's not in the party?
Count Bob is coming.
Yeah.
Are you Oriana Jav, Count Bob? I can't remember what your character name is.
Send an auto message if he's available.
Balthazar Souther, right, I remember now. Yeah, sure, ask Scott.
Yep, sent him a message.
I might as well unlock this dungeon, or trial.
Yeah, let's continue the story while we're waiting for threads to pop up.
Yes.
A couple cutscenes left.
Why, mistress? Why does my Anamika slumber still?
She'll always want more crystals, and she'll never do what you ask of her.
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
Yeah, but the person's not there anymore.
But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent.
Oh, this is
and
rough.
empty.
Only the vessel may be remade, not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alisaie, have you gone mad?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood.
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
The fact that she hisses her S's is so weird.
That can never be and
It makes sense considering she's an Ananta primal, but still.
No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
Right, Lakshmi's the painting, evil painting in 6, right?
No, that's Chadnook. Lakshmi is just one of the many summons that you obtain.
Oh, okay.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor, misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your
Alright, everybody who doesn't have the echo, get out now. Oh, since when can I do that? Cool.
You can body block the Primal's influence.
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
No, I'm sticking around here until you're dead. I say an Alpha No turned to me and like, since when can you do that? Is there really no way we can fight alongside you without being turned into one of our dreamers? Unfortunately, yes. I keep telling you guys, don't come with me. I'm the only one who's safe to fight. Well, me and 7 of my friends. But you guys keep coming, and you keep having these close calls. I knew things were not going to end well the moment she stepped out of hiding. Sup, Hot? I know, it was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Lore. I had to. I had to try. And I failed. So you have to fight. There is no other way. Never stop trying.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It means a lot to hear you say that. It does. But it doesn't make it any easier to have to ask you to face that thing. I faced way more horrifying creatures than that one. If Chatternook comes out in this fight, I'm going to be very pleased. We can but do that which is within our power. Lise, Alphino, and I will go and seize their crystal stores. This will not happen again. And you, when it is finished, we will be waiting for you. Emanation! Okay, let's invite some people. Friend list.
Ott is on, and then St. Firm is surely here by now.
Yeah, Belfast South is online.
All right, Count Bob. Invite sent. Cool. We have our party of 8. Everybody, arrange your jobs.
Dark Knight.
I'll go on as Paladin unless anyone has any other pressing need.
Ott wants to be White Mage. All right, I'm going to zoom out now while I'm thinking of it.
Okay, it looks like Melania is Scholar, so it looks like we got our 2 healers and
2 tanks.
4 DPS.
And you still can't get Melania's name right?
Yeah. I think. Yep, we got a full party here.
So Zay, Sanctferum, and Count Bob, you're all DPS right now?
Wait, we have 3 tanks.
Do we?
Oh no,
We don't. What? Like?
The ready check showed 3 tanks.
It doesn't on my screen.
It's changed now.
Okay.
St. Farron's DPS. Alright, well, I guess we're ready.
Yep.
Duty Finder.
Minimum level.
Emanation. Upon witnessing her daughter's death at the hands of Fordola and her skulls, the Kalyana broodmother cried out to the heavens in despair, and a primal answered. Sri Lakshmi, patron deity of the Ananta, came forth from the ether, and the Imperials were put to flight. Alas, the tale did not end there, for now the Kalyana demand that the Vira come and pay tribute to the goddess. And so it falls to you and your comrades to journey unto the Kalyana's stronghold of John Uncot and put an end to Sri Lakshmi's dream. Alright, let's do it.
This is not quite there.
We're down at minimum level.
Oh,
whoops.
Shit. Somebody back out. Okay.
Minimum item level, silence echo. Confirm. Now we'll do it. Commence.
Music's pretty good in this one.
Ooh.
Not my favourite, but still pretty good. Ah, my boss right.
We're going to have to kill a bunch of Ananta for this, aren't we? Kshatriyas, huh?
I'll grab the left one, you grab the right one?
Sure.
Drill, L2, R3, what does that do?
It makes you resistant to certain attacks of hers.
Okay.
You're going to have to use that during certain time things.
Yeah, but you restock it by grabbing floating orbs. As long as you use it and then grab an orb, you will be good every time.
Okay. Cool. Call out when it's the thing I need to block.
Well, like I said, when they appear, that means the mechanic's coming up, so you can just use it when they appear.
Ah, okay, cool. All right, everybody ready?
Yep, start now.
Cool. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ley line.
Open your heart to me.
Orbs, so R3.
And then grab one.
Alright, looks like I got one.
Yeah.
This is very pretty music.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh boy, okay, that's an interesting AoE.
Your weary souls in my bosom.
Haha, she said bosom.
Oh, she's bigger now. Take of my life and my love. I think I shan't, thank you. Oh, I guess I shall. Uh-oh.
Me and Nox at the very least should be immune to this.
Yeah.
Thrill dissipates.
I shall free you from your hate.
That attack there was a blue mist spell.
Where are we going?
This is a knockback. If you don't use the Vril, it is a massive knockback that will knock you off the edge no matter what.
Gotcha.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
I'm on the other side of the map from you guys. Oh, a stack. Uh-oh.
No. Not you, Lord. You have the other thing. You have to...
Yeah. No, what are you doing?
Stop moving!
I was trying to get away from you guys.
You right. It was a cross shape.
Yeah, I was getting away from you guys.
It's a cross-shaped thing.
Yes, and I could see it on the ground, and I was getting it away from you guys. You were all clustered up by the boss.
No, they were in the center of the map. And then you brought the...
I was watching the AoE on the ground compared to where you guys were standing. I was getting it away from you guys.
No, you really were not.
You dropped it on everybody.
Fine, I'll stand over here.
That was a real, like, he's got a knife. No moment.
What have you got there? A knife! No!
I shall free you from your hate.
Your ablutions. Part of this music makes me think of a more gentle version of Be Prepared from Lion King.
I can see that. Alright, remember, everybody stay in the arena.
Use screenshots. Oh, you know what actually might be fun, given the theme of her and that attack where everybody gets charmed? What if we all do the love heart emote from the...
Oh, yeah.
Valentine.
Perfect.
Well, that is an interesting thought, sure.
Where are we taking this? There's not really a particular spot, so...
Well, there's that in the background, in the distance. Okay, let's see. Art.
I think Love Heart is better than Charmed.
Yeah, because I can time it so that we all have the actual hat effect.
Yeah, so Raphael, Zay, and Milena do Love Heart.
That's way too complicated, Raphael.
Yeah.
Zay? You don't have Love Heart.
Oh yeah, because that's an alt in the new event. Below Kiss is probably a good enough substitute. Also, Zay is a little far forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, back up a little, Zay.
No.
That's cute. That'll work.
Nah, groveling is not what we want you to use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
Low kiss will
Oh,
work.
there. Okay, going to G-pose now. Right.
I'm going to get a drink while Green does his thing.
Excuse me. You were being poked by the lion.
Irony.
Ties Love Heart there, head to the left, girls to the right. I never noticed that, but you're right. How about that?
Yeah.
God, Lore with that cross AoE was like a dog with a firework.
Look, I was watching where the cross AoE was and where you guys were standing. I was getting away from you. I watched my cross AoE leave the last person to the back of the arena. Roll the tapes.
Actually,
all right. You asked for it.
Here's a better centered one. Coming through now.
I know that I almost got it on the other person, but I lined it up just short of the other person.
How's that?
That works.
Yeah, those both look great.
That's nice.
The top one looks a little bit more centered, I think.
Yeah.
Nah. If you look at the top, like the backgrounds are a bit more centered, but if you look at the characters, Milena's almost Milena's.
The characters are more centered on the bottom one. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
It's kind of 6 one way, half dozen the other. All right, so let's get out of here.
Cool. Let me bring chat back up.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more helpful.
Lise, I hate to break it to you, but we've still got a few Ananta to kill to round out this day. I'm sorry. We're not done yet. Thanks for joining the trial, guys.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone.
I don't think you're going to get through to her, Lise.
But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you.
I like that the hair is made of
scales. That one day
scales.
you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo.
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
Ooh.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Are we certain that Xenos knows what sex is?
No.
'Cause I'm not.
Like, genuinely no.
Bring out our swords. That's a euphemism, right? What's a euphemism?
Yeah, Xenos is like if Goku were a villain, he would probably be Xenos. He is very fight sexual.
Fadola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble so? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
And the shippers went wild.
I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
You see, I have this colleague. His name is Hojo.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
All right, bishy anime scientist boy.
Yeah, he's not as gritty as Hojo.
He's more shoujo.
Oh, okay.
Come on, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
You finished then. Good. I'm glad it's over. We had to use force to secure the crystals. Alice was not gentle. I wouldn't have expected her to be. Chat is split on their opinions of your joke, Danny. You yet live. I had my doubts. Welcome back. You're welcome. I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they get their hands on any more crystals, though.
See, Zay has the exact right attitude here.
It was a fantastic joke, and I hate it, he says. Never mind. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Fending, slaying, aiming. The silence of the gods. Oh, what's this? Shore log. Oh, it's food. Okay.
It is so funny how completely worthless on the market board these earrings are because of the pre-order bonus earrings every single time.
Yeah. Well, because it's not just like these new ones. Like every expansion has special pre-order earrings like that, and so earrings for leveling up are always worthless.
Yeah.
Because almost everybody pre-orders the game, so even if they don't have the Dawn Trail earrings yet, they probably have the Endwalker earrings or the Shadowbringers earrings.
Yeah, until now I've been using the Menfin's earrings. Obviously now I've got the Zemo ones.
Yeah.
You have done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us spare word to them of Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Vera Nilya. Yeah, I think we'll get to a place where I'm near an Aetheryte, if that's coming up soon, and then we'll end the stream.
Yeah, I imagine it must be coming up soon-ish. Like, at some point this quest is going to take us back to, you know, home base or something. First we gotta talk to the snake ladies, though.
"'Twas your victory. 'Tis only meet that you be the one to tell my sister. If only I had your power, the things I would do. Had the Kalyana's beliefs been closer to those of the Vera, this crisis could surely have been avoided. I just hope we won't have to deal with any more primals before we march on Alamigo. Well, Shinryu's still out and about. That's probably a point X problem to solve. The winds whispered of your success. Excuse me. And your eyes confirm their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kalyana sisters in her thrall. She does, actually. The tempering doesn't go away. For this we thank you. Lore did the deed. We were but witnesses to her heroism. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day you speak of never comes. We're all in this together, all Amigans and Ananta. We understand that. Hopefully, in time, they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarisha, for everything.
And that is a good place to stop.
Because the next quest marker is...
right on top of an Aetheryte.
Oh yes, Unexpected Guess is the Ether Current Shard, or Ether Current Quest. Alright, well, yeah, that's where we're going to end for today. Well, that was a fun little trial.
Yeah, I completely forgot that happened at this level. So I was like, what are we going to do today? Like, we go here, there's that, and it's like, oh yeah, right, Snake Lady. Bosoms.
She's not that stacked.
Yeah, but she literally has an attack where she
drags us into them.
Fair enough.
Drags us into them, yeah. And they're plenty big when she becomes giant, so you know.
True.
Anyway.
It's like Lady
Dimitrescu. Just took a side quest to kill a god, yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's where we're going to end for today. So I'll read my schedule and get off. Before I do, I would like to plug a couple of things. First, I'd like to plug my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/LoreweaverStreams. You can also find the link in the description of the YouTube video, or with the ! Patreon command in Twitch chat. I make my living off of Patreon. It's my sole source of income, and I make enough to pay my rent and my bills, but I don't really make much beyond that. I'm kind of just scraping by. And I'd really like to have stability, savings for medical emergencies, for if I need to replace stuff. Hell, just to save up for new things I need would be nice. And I haven't had that for a very long time. So if you could go to my Patreon and pledge $1 a month or $1 per stream or anything in between, I actually have a slot open right now where you can pick a game for me to play for 4 to 8 hours a month. That's open for now. Go get that before it goes away. I would be grateful for whatever you guys pledge. I'm grateful to everybody who pledges because you're the reason I have this strange, silly job that I love so much. If it weren't for you guys, I would still be a telemarketer or a burger flipper or some other horrible thing that I would hate. So, thank you. I'd also like to plug, if you're watching on Twitch, I have a YouTube channel where I upload all my streams. Everything from the last 8 years is up there. It's at Loreweaver on YouTube. You can also find the link with the !YT command in Twitch chat. I'm sure you'll find something you like. If you're watching this on YouTube, I stream live on Twitch almost every day at 1 p.m. EST. That's twitch.tv/Loreweaver15. Links also in the description of the YouTube video. Come hang out and watch me live. It's fun to chat with people while I play stuff. It's a good time. Finally, my schedule. Let's see. Tomorrow I'll be playing Root Double Before Crime After Days for a patron. Monday I don't have anything scheduled, so we'll see what I do. Tuesday I'll be playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for a patron. Wednesday and Thursday will be 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim for a patron. Friday I'll be probably finishing Hatoful Boyfriend for a patron. And next Saturday will of course be our weekly Final Fantasy XIV stream. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.
Ciao for now.
Bye.